the thing about Strictly is that we never ever rest on our laurels. We're always looking for opportunities to move it forward. Take our audience with us, because our viewers feel very possessive about the show. So we're not looking for radical format twists, but what we are looking is how we can refresh it and move it on. And of course, one of the major changes this year is Bruce is stepping down. So how did we see the show with Tess and Claudia fronting it week in, week out? We know it's going to be brilliant. They did 3 shows last year when Bruce had a rest for 3 weeks, and they were very popular shows. And but you know, week in, week out, let's look at how this show will feel with Tess and Claudia presenting it. And then the other area is our results show, because we've been the results show. It's, you know, it does well. Its viewing figures are very robust. But you know, are we maximising all those opportunities to maximise the emotional touch points in it? Are we able to sort of like get the best stories out there? If you haven't seen the main show, are we bringing viewers right up to speed with the results show right from the top, so they feel that they're really getting the most out of their weekends of Strictly? So those were the 2 areas. So we talked about that, Linda and I, and then we got together the whole team to break down and go into it in further detail.
And Charlotte, what was that like for you when we came along? Because we were sort of new people just landing in your kind of day together with all 75 of you. What is it like?
It was brilliant. I think it was really good that we started to talk about what the heart of Strictly was and all the things that people liked. And it meant having that as a linchpin for the rest of the session meant we always kind of stayed true to what the core values of Strictly were, because no one wants to move away in a completely different direction. And I think the pace of the session and the fact that it moved quite quickly meant that it always felt buoyant and nothing ever went stale. I felt quite freed by the fact that you couldn't overanalyze or dwell on a particular point, that it was just a kind of constant flow of throw-in. And also the fact that you used a lot of different techniques meant it played to the strength of the entire team. So whether you were quite a vocal, innovative, throw ideas out there thinker, or whether you were quieter and like developing existing points, everyone had a chance to have an input in some way.